I bet you would never make pepper chicken anyhow else after trying this recipe. Guys, let's make juicy pepper chicken. So guys, for the ultimate peppered protein, we have our chicken. We are going to be using chicken, but you can use any protein of your choice. We have our blended turmeric and ginger paste, seasoning cubes, curry, thyme. We have our salt, we have pepper, spring onions, and green bell peppers. So for us to get started, we are going to place our pot on the heat, and then you're going to transfer your chicken into the pot, and then you're going to begin to season this up. Okay, I just poured in my bell peppers, my spring onion, and then I'm going in with the fresh peppers, and I'm going to add the ginger and turmeric paste into this mixture, and then I'll go in with my thyme, and I will also spice this with my curry. And basically I'll be using all the ingredients that I have already mentioned before. Now next, I'm putting in my seasoning cubes, just breaking it down so that everything can get incorporated into the chicken when I start boiling it. And then I'm going to be adding my salt into this mixture, and then I went in with a little water, but you can feel free to allow it steam and release its own juice before you add your water. But I decided to add in the water because the pot was really dry. And then I gave this a quick mix, and I covered the pot up and allow it to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes before I opened this up and gave it a quick stir. And you can see that at this point the chicken has also released some of its own juice into the water, and everything is just cooking nice and cool. So you want your chicken to really cook until it's tender, after which you're going to proceed to fry it before you begin to do the pepper sauce. Okay, I had to fry this off camera because it was causing a disaster. It was causing a nuisance. You know how chicken can be when you're frying it. So basically just do the normal frying that you do at home. Okay, and then we are going to proceed in making the pepper sauce. And for the pepper sauce, I started by drizzling in some oil. You can see I'm putting the oil in bits. Okay, I'm just using my spoon to measure in the oil. So you don't want too much oil, you just want to start with a little base of oil. Okay, so you can see me just adding in the oil, and then I proceeded to add my blended pepper, and then I went in with my meat stock. Okay, just use a reasonable amount of meat stock depending on the quantity of pepper or pepper sauce that you intend to make, but just use a reasonable amount. And you can see that I have not started spicing my pepper sauce yet, and this is because I would be tasting it like you can see me doing in the video, and the meat stock has really good amounts of spice in it, and if you are not careful you would end up over spicing it. Okay, and you can see that in this video I ended up not even spicing this pepper sauce because my meat stock already did the work. And then after I allowed it to stir fry for some few seconds or minutes, I now proceeded in adding my chicken into the pepper sauce. Okay, when it still had some of the juice from the meat stock incorporated into it. Okay, and then you're going to allow this to simmer like I am doing here. You can see everything I am doing here is on low heat. You don't want the heat to be too much because you want the chicken to assimilate the flavor, the juice from the sauce. And come on, you know, this sauce, this pepper sauce, using this exact recipe, it always comes out super moist and juicy, and the chicken very tender and flavorful. The juice penetrates the inside, and it is one peppered protein that recipe that you would want to try out for your clients, for your family, anybody that you love and care about. Just give them this sauce and they are going to love you for no particular reason. Okay, so this is my little secret for you. Do this on low heat, and while you are at it, make sure that you keep stir frying the chicken. Okay, well, if this side simmers, you turn to the next side, it simmers. And you can see me scooping some of the pepper sauce upon the chicken just to make sure that it penetrates in to the chicken, and that is how you want to do yours if you're going to be recreating this recipe. So make sure you follow these tips, because it's one thing to have a recipe and another thing to follow the tips. So do well to follow the tips that I am dishing out in this video, so that you can get same results that I always do. Okay, so at this point you can see that the chicken is very much ready. It is very much ready, and I'll be taking this off the heat, and then I'll finish up the remaining chicken that I have left. And that is it, guys. This is how I always make my peppered chicken, and it always comes out super juicy, moist on the outside, flavorful on the inside. And come on, and this sauce, if you taste this sauce with your samosas or your spring roll or your puff puff, oh my god, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. So you can see that this chicken is very juicy. Even from the camera you can see how juicy it is. And I often serve my puff or my small chops platter with this same pepper sauce. So I just scoop out some sauce from the pepper sauce that I make for my chicken, my protein, whatever I'm using. I just scoop out a bit of the sauce from it and serve my small chops alongside with it, and it always bangs. It always comes out yummy. So what is there not to like about this pepper chicken? Oh my god, just try out this recipe and drop it in the comment section. Would you be trying out this recipe? And if you've not seen my video on my samosa, spring roll and puff puff, you need to go back right now. Check the description box for the links. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.